Welcome back. I am Error, and welcome to the third installment of the Final Fantasy VII Platinum Walkthrough Guide. Today we're going to be going through Wall Market, Don Corneo's mansion, and hopefully up the wall towards Shinra headquarters. So let's take a look around here. So this is Wall Market. It's kind of crappy and run down, but for Midgar I guess it's pretty good. I'd still rather shop here than Walmart, personally. So you got to run over here. This is the Honeybee Inn. This game is trying as hard as possible to not call it a brothel, but that is what it is. So you have to talk to this guy and ask about Tifa. And you learn that she is at Don Corneo's mansion. So we got to go find that. So you pretty much come back to the main screen, and you're going to run north for a few screens, and you'll eventually get there. And don't worry, we're going to come back into all these buildings. You're going to need to go in most of them for a side quest. And then there's some weapons and item stores that we're going to. So you got to talk to this guy. They won't let men in, apparently. I think Eris has a fun idea. Alright, so this is the part of the game where we're going to be getting the Consummate Cross-Dresser trophy. Say what you will, I've always enjoyed this part of the game. I think it's one of the more fun parts of the game for whatever reason. It's just an interesting side quest, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do. So if we're going to do this, then we're going to do it right. So we want to go into the dress store here first and talk to the lady behind the counter. Okay, so we gotta go to the bar and get her dad. So back north. And this building with the wonderfully written awning that I believe says Debreu is the bar. They had a few before they wrote the sign. Alright, so we gotta talk to this guy in the brown hat. Alright, so to get the best dress, you want one that feels soft and something that shimmers. And I believe that will get you the silk dress, which is the best one that you can get. Now the goal here is to be selected out of the lineup between Eris, Tifa, and Cloud as the one that Don Corneo picks. So the better items you get, the better chance you have of that happening. You don't need to get every tier 1 item, I don't think, but every little bit helps. I'll show you how to get all the best items here. Alright, so you have to go back up north. And this building is the gym. And talk to her. Alright, so there's going to be a squatting minigame. So you're going to be doing square, X, circle, square, X, circle, over and over again, and that is going to form a squat. So you have to do more than the guy you're competing against. You will get the best wig. I don't even need to practice. Alright, so you want to keep a regular rhythm here. You don't want to go too fast, but you want to hustle it up a little bit. If you go too fast, you're going to skip ahead in the animation, and you're going to do what that guy just did and sit there and scratch your head, which will cost you time, just like I did. You do not want to do that. I hope that didn't lose us the competition here, because... Okay, he's having a tough time. I think we got this. He won't always screw up as much as he did. I will usually get between either 20 or 21, and I've seen him get 20 before, so if he had done that, we would have tied, which would have gotten an item, just not the one we want. But we're good. So, got the blonde wig. It's a silly game if you haven't noticed. Alright, so after we get the wig, we have to go get the cologne. Or, I guess, perfume, cologne, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. So, I believe this is the restaurant. If I'm wrong, this is the pharmacy. So this is the restaurant. And we're going to take a seat. Sushi sounds awesome. Let's get some sushi. And it doesn't matter at all which one you pick. I just happen to really like sushi, so that's what we're gonna get. No need to insult the man. Alright. So we have the pharmacy coupon, so we have to go back to that building we were just in. I must not be used to having customers. And we want the digestive, believe it or not. I know that sounds counterintuitive when we're trying to get cologne, but we'll see why in a minute. So we're going to go back up to the bar, or de bleu, whatever you want to call it. All the way to the back. Talk to her a couple of times and give her medicine. And you got the sexy cologne. Alright. And you did your good deed for the day. Alright. So now we have to go get the underwear. And where better to get a good old-fashioned pair of underwear than the Honeybee Inn. So first you have to talk to this guy to get the membership card. Sneak around the bottom here and talk to the guy in the suit. that guy with the red hair doing? Alright. So, I believe the best item is in this top room here. Promising name. Should have better dialogue options for this part. Don't need to be mean to the woman. Okay. And got a cloud ghost or something here. That doesn't seem great. There's some weird noises, but hey, it worked. HPMP restored, alright. That's one way to wake up. Alright, now it's really important that you go talk to the girl in the bee costume before you leave the room. Because if she starts to leave, you do not get the item. And you're just stuck without it. So, we got our lingerie. And we're out. And we gotta go rescue Eris from the creeps. Okay. Now, we want to go around this building and into this store, or whatever this happens to be. Now, it's important to note, there are some item stores, and you can buy materia and some upgraded gear. You want to do this first, because it's easy to spend all or most of your money, and you're going to need it to actually get all of the items to complete this quest. So you don't need a ton, but you can spend all of your money, and then you're just stuck. All the way back down here and into this room. 10 gil per night, sure. Now, you want to buy the one for 200 gil. We're going to go back up to that same guy, find out what we got. Diamond Tiara. That is, again, the best item you can get for that part of the quest. Okay. head back up to the mansion, or actually, no, I'm sorry, we head into the dress store. And we'll get all dolled up. Okay. Now we go back to the mansion. Don't wander around. That's exactly what I want to do. I'll go upstairs and down the basement, which for some reason is located on the second story. And it's Tifa in this torture room. Yeah, this seems like an upstanding place. It's good to know everybody's getting along. We'll get her ether. Sure. And go up the stairs. And if you played your cards right, fixed cloud. And that gets you the trophy. Make sure you go and grab the hyper behind his bed. And there we go. New. And this will get you some Barrett points. Aha! Just realizing that I should have gone to the armor and weapons store here before I went in, but not crucial. That's a pretty evil plan. Now, it doesn't matter what you say here. Either way, that happens. That is quite the desk. Well, that's just not very nice. Alright. Pick your team here. prepared for boss fights. Now, I believe he's weak to fire, so have Eris hit him with fire, just hit the physical attacks with Tifa and Cloud. That Tsunami is his worst attack, and it's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's going to hit everybody. So if your HP totals start getting low, you want to just make sure you top off. Should be able to take him down pretty quick. Nice thing is that pretty much makes everybody's limit gauge go crazy if he does that. Oh, that was bad. Eris will probably get a limit break pretty soon, which will replenish everybody's health, but I think their health is getting a little low to risk that, so we're going to just top everybody off here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay. That we didn't need it. Whoever I go up against next is gonna feel the pain. Alright. Go this way first. Get our potion. Now, I'm going to be able to get the steel materia in here too, so I want to make sure you grab that. Just because there is going to be a rare enemy that is going to appear in the next area. And you're going to be able to get one of Eris's absolute best weapons for this stage in the game. I know she hasn't exactly been a powerhouse up to this point, but this will actually make her deal damage close to what Cloud is outputting. It's a pain in the butt to get, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's worth getting. These guys are pretty tough. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that materia on the ground there is the steel materia. I feel like screwing around with these guys. See how the bolt does. Unimpressive. guess the experience always helps, though. Alright. Now, before I forget any further, let's equip our material. So she's going to take steel. She doesn't need fire and ice. So she gets fire, she keeps restore and ice. Cloud keeps lightning, all, and cover, which hasn't activated yet, but whatever. And let's jump down. There we go. That's what it looks like when cover works. It's worth noting that cover is a really good way to get somebody's limit break charged. So especially since the first limit break of each level always relies on using it a bunch of times. Not a bad thing to have. Make sure you put it on someone that can actually take the hits. Alright, now. In this area, you're going to encounter some ghost enemies that are going to show up in large groups. So for this, we're going to want to have fire on our all materia, just so we can burn out the groups of them. And this is also where we're going to be encountering that rare enemy that I spoke about that will have the striking staff that we can steal for Eris. And we're going to try to get that. We're going to turn on triple speed because they are a rare spawn, and it is sometimes a huge pain in order to get to them. I'm going to turn it off in combat though, because we're not quite yet powerful enough to be able to just breeze through these guys. And that's where having fire and all as a combo really comes into handy. These are not the right guys. You're looking for it's like a guy in like a beige robe or whatever, and he's riding a chariot thing with a blade for its head. It's really weird looking at me. And it takes a while to steal from him once you find it, so again, it's kind of a pain. That's the other nice thing about this type of situation when you're grinding out for a powerful item is that you know, you're definitely going to gain some experience. We're going to try to... Yeah, we're going to try to skip that and save it for the next fight. Trying to waste the limit break on one guy. I'm not totally sure how long this is going to take. I might end up just skipping ahead here.